सबसे पहले आप अपना नाम बताइए और आप क्या रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं?
I am Nikhil Ranjan. I am the CTO of Polkassembly.
पोल्कासेम्बली, राइट? तो सर पोल्कासेम्बली अभी क्या कर रहा है, इसका क्या रोल है पोल्का डॉट में, आप वो एक्सप्लेन कीजिए प्लीज़.
Okay, so Polkadot is a decentralized network. So for decentralized network, you need governance. Governance is the ability to change the network logic using a vote action. So all these voting proposals you can do on Polkassembly platform. So Polkassembly is a governance platform for Polkadot and Kusama and many different parachains. So we are catering to like 50 plus parachains right now and providing governance service to them.
सर एक्चुअली मेरे जो क्वेश्चंस है वो मोस्टली पोल्का डॉट से रिलेटेड ज़्यादा होंगे. तो आई वाज क्यूरियस बिकॉज आई एम माई सेल्फ इन्वेस्टेड इन पोल्का डॉट एंड आई एम काइंड ऑफ कंपेयरिंग पोल्का डॉट विद इथेरियम चेन. तो लाइक कैन यू प्लीज गिव अस अ बेसिक ब्रीफ इंटरव्यू ऑफ पोल्का डॉट, हाउ इट वर्क्स एंड हाउ इट्स like comparative to Ethereum, and what's the technological difference between them?
Yes. So when Ethereum started, Vitalik Buterin started it, and Gavin Wood was CTO of Ethereum, who also created Solidity programming language.
Yeah.
So Ethereum is the first chain where you can run programs or smart contracts on top of it.
Yeah.
So Ethereum then learned some lessons and started his own chain, which is called Polkadot. So Gavin Wood founded Polkadot network, and like whatever lessons he learned building Ethereum, he implemented in Polkadot. So Polkadot is built with Rust programming language. It has using Substrate framework, and this Substrate framework has the best of all the lessons like learned by different blockchain previously. And
So okay, so actually my question was related to parachains, and how it like how the relay chain connects parachains, and how those like like I was seeing the diagram of Polkadot relay chain and parachains. So there are certain like what there are miners around parachains which validate the bridge and transactions. Like can you explain us what it is and what it elaborate this?
yes, so there are a lot of blockchains, but they do not talk to each other. Like data from Bitcoin cannot be sent to Ethereum network. So this is possible in Polkadot network with the help of parachain and relay chain. So relay chain is Polkadot and Kusama networks, and other parachains are Aster, Moonbeam, etc. So Moonbeam can talk to Aster by sending messages via Polkadot. So assets can be transferred in a decentralized way. We do not need bridges. And you must have seen that bridges got hacked often, like there was $800 million hack with Sigma bridge, etc. So, like this talking is possible between different parachains. So that's why what make Polkadot network unique.
Actually, I wanna know, like there are miners in like Ethereum network, Bitcoin, right? So are there miners in Polkadot also? Because I'm trying to understand how like we can do, our audience do like engage in Polkadot mining if like it happens.
So there is no mining in Polkadot, there is staking in Polkadot. So you have validator nodes in Polkadot network. So you can take some dot and lock it for some period of time, that is called staking. And you get to create new blocks on Polkadot network dependent upon how much you have staked. So and if you do some malicious stuff, then your staked amount will be taken. That is called slashing. So you can also run a node, and you can also become a part of Polkadot security by staking some dot. So you need some amount of dot, minimum amount of dot, to become a validator.
Okay.
And a normal person who just have dot can nominate this validator and like give their dot to this validator in a decentralized way and like participate in the network. And also earn dot. So currently dot staking is earning around 20% of APR per year.
Actually, I also want to know that what's the utility of the dot token, because Ethereum I can understand ki whenever we do any transaction, some Ethereum we are paying as a transaction fees, some amount of is getting burned, and like some is like going to Ethereum miners, right? So what is the utility of dot token? Because I learned that in whole dot ecosystem, blockchains can make their own token running on Polkadot, and we can pay transaction fees with their own token. So how like Polkadot is working, and like what is the more utility rather than governance?
Yeah. So there cannot be infinite parachains. There are only 100 parachain slots, and 100 parachains can talk to each other and have shared security. But to win this slot, you have to pay Polkadot as a rent So this
Stake.
no, in crowd loan.
Okay.
So you have to. It's different than staking. It's crowd loan that you are leasing that slot like a rent on a land that I am the Parachain and I am occupying this slot for like 2 years.
Okay.
And that is the utility of Polkadot, that this is used for crowd loan payments.
Okay. So Parachains have to like hold dot and give dot as a rent for running their whole ecosystem.
Not give dot, just lock dot for 2 years. That will be returned.
Okay.
They don't have to give, and they can crowdsource from the community. That, for example, Moon Sama just recently won yesterday its Parachain slot. So they raised like 150,000 dots and logged it for 2 years. So that also like increases the dot price because so many dots are logged in staking, also in crowd loans.
That's really good. It's like dot a inflationary asset. Like how many dots are minted every year? Like, do you have any idea about that?
Yeah, dot is inflationary like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and the algorithm like is constant. I don't know much details about how much dots are minted, but every 6 seconds a block is created, and block author get rewarded with some dots, and that's way it's inflationary.
So actually, I just wanna I just wanna say ki, like a shout out that Ethereum has going through a hard fork from which that Ethereum is turned from like inflationary asset to deflationary. Like certain amounts of Ethereum are burned every time. So like there is a website called Ultrasound Money of like that kind of a hard fork. So you can check that, right? So is Polkadot also planning to become deflationary at some point in future?
Yes, Polkadot can be deflationary if there is a proposal on Polkassembly for it, and people vote on it. Then it can become deflationary. Also, dots are also burned every 2 weeks, so you can check it on polkadotjs.org.
So there is a burning mechanism in Polkadot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So dots are often given out as to treasury proposals for who is doing betterment of Polkadot. For example, this event was funded by treasury, and the amount of funds that are not used at the end of 2 weeks get burned. So either you get treasury proposals, or like community get treasury proposals, or those funds get burned.
That's a really like I mean I'm like really stunned by knowing that Polkadot from treasury they burn rest of the tokens. So that's a really good, and that's also makes like scarcity, which is like one of the criterias of like a sound money, that it should be scarce. That's from where it derives its value. So really fun talking to you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for giving your time.